definitely.
We talk about it. And then cool down stretching. So this is something that is the most overlooked factor. People go play basketball for 2 hours and they walk off the court and go sit down and watch TV. All that blood just stagnated and sat in those joints, and it sat in those muscles. There's no more blood flow going in and out of the joints. It just pooled up. You got cold, and that's it. Always make sure to do a little light, very light, but light, cool stretching. Even if it's a little later, even if you're exhausted, okay, wait an hour, take a hot shower. That's why baths and sauna are so good, because it gets the blood flowing.
Got you. Okay. Okay.
Blood is where all the nutrients go. Most of these things, why do these sonic things and the infrared, what does all that have to do with blood? It gets blood flow. Why does flossing work? Why does the backward sled work for the knees?
Yeah, true.
What?
Yeah, to get the blood flow. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right? It's proper activation, but it's blood flow. And so make sure you cool down, stretch. Can't, before bed, whatever. Find a time, 10, 15 minutes. That is static stretching. You're just trying to calm your body down. Tell it, hey, everything's good. Balance yourself out a bit. If you just play 2 hours of jumping, you're going to be tight in one area and not balanced in others, right? So you want to try to counteract that, essentially.
Right. And just even, we just mentioned it there, kind of just speaking about, or just getting a bit more deeper with the injury prevention and longevity. And this is something that I believe Coach Ben put me on when I was watching one of his YouTube videos, and it was intriguing to know. And it makes me more conscious. Like, the listeners know this, Coach. My favorite team in the whole wide world is the Chicago Bulls. And my favorite player who actually got me into the sport in 2008 was the youngest MVP, Derrick Rose. I could go on the whole segment about it, but that's for a whole other podcast. But when he injured himself, obviously as a player, it killed me and all the fans. But when I look at it as a coach, I was like, he's super athletic. You would think he was at his peak. How did that actually happen? And I really started to observe, not just, because everybody wants to jump out of the gym, but it's one thing, and you can speak to this in greater detail, but just from my observation, it's one thing to be able to jump, but the landing mechanics and how to cushion that impact and landing, I think is so key. And if you don't have an awareness of it, it could lead to injuries. So just speaking about that, Coach, like, what are the most common mistakes athletes make, whether it's in the weight room or in general, that can lead to injuries?
So this is, to me, the most important part of all these. This is the most important question, because these type of injuries are what end people's careers, right?
Yeah,
the other ones happen, make you better athlete, could end your career, but this one can end it in a flash. So this is a very important one. So believe it or not, improper warm up and stretching, just to tie in the last one, is very common leads to injury, because your joint does not have the blood in it. You're powerful out, boom, it's not one, it pops, right? The muscle fully activate. You put force through your hip into the knee, which wasn't turned on. It goes to your joint. You tear your ACL. Injury. So improper warm-ups and that general work of your flexibility, right? So having balanced joints. Okay. Now, for every, it's like that common science term. Like, for every action, there's the reaction.
Yes.
If you are going to jump 40 inches into the air, you better be able to land from 60.